Many of you at home are ready to get your spring garden started, and here with the dirt on how to start seeds and sponsoring our segment from the Land Connection is Kelly Lay, the local foods program manager. Welcome, Kelly, and you have brought quite the spread today.
Well, seed starting is, it gets everybody so excited. So I couldn't choose what all to bring, and I just brought it all.
You just brought it all. I love that. Well, and I'm looking at your seed vault over here.
Yeah.
That is quite the contraption. I mean, it looks like you could grow a whole year's worth of food.
Yeah, I actually have 3 of them because I really do love growing my own plants, but it's a really just nice way to store things, and you can see I've got them all labeled in here. So for anybody else that has maybe gets a little excited about the garden catalogs and has a few more seeds than they necessarily need.
Stay organized.
It's a great way to organize it.
Will last for a little bit, and you can keep using them. And but let's talk about starting seeds, because a lot of us out there may not have the green thumb that we want. So tips and tricks are welcome.
Yeah, so I have a couple, this is going to be like how you see seeds started in a greenhouse, which I'm sure you're familiar with, where it has the big trays, and when you go to buy stuff, it can seem really overwhelming. But I actually have a really quick and easy trick for people who are new to starting seeds, and I'm going to have you get started on it. So
all right.
We've got just simple bottles here, and these are just regular trash, and you're going to cut that in half.
Just cut it down the middle.
Yep.
Just like that.
And you can see I have a couple other things. So trash is one of my favorite ways to start seeds.
Okay.
So now we're going to try to get that to sit in there. And they changed the way bottles work, so they have this skinny part.
So I just cut some strips here
just
to
a little
kind of
bit, yeah.
Open it up a little. Okay.
So this is going to make what's called a sub-irrigation planter, or a self-watering planter.
Oh yeah, like the very expensive pots you buy in the store.
The very expensive pots you buy in the store. So you can see it's got an upper area. That's what we would fill with soil, and I've got some seed starting soil there. And then a bottom area, and we just lift and fill that up with water. But we need a way to get the water from the bottom to the top. So this is just a simple, you can use a regular paper towel. And what I usually do is I take about half of it, and I'm just going to kind of twist it up so it makes this wick.
Like a candle.
Yep, and you're just going to push that through there.
Oh, I see. And so that soaks down in the water at the bottom, and it pulls the water up into the dirt.
Yeah.
And it keeps a sustainable moisture flow.
Your plant pulls water out of the soil will pull water back up, because soil wants to have a certain amount of water.
And then if you need to refill the water, you just lift it up and
add water
put it
in there.
back in.
And it's clear, so you can see really easily when it needs water.
And you can use different sizes.
Yeah, and this is my favorite size, actually, especially if they're going to stay inside, you're growing herbs or something that you never planned to put outside. This is a pretty sustainable size to just have plants in all the time.
I love it. Well, we only have about a minute left, so let's talk about some of the other goodies that you've brought, because I'm seeing lights and different kinds of seeds, watering cans.
Yeah, so what we have in front of us with seeds, those are all edible flowers. Herbs, mixes, they're all things that even if you don't have a traditional garden, you can have a beautiful pot on the front of your apartment or on your patio, and everything in it's edible. We've got a couple different watering cans here. I really like the kind that have a really big, gentle spread, but you can definitely use this little guy. It's really great for refilling these pots.
And then with the lights, is that a shop light?
So if you can find an old-fashioned fluorescent shop light, get it, because those are absolutely the best. But
they're a lot cheaper than the grow lights that you buy online.
Yeah, so
but they're good for starting seeds.
An LED. I just picked that up at a local home improvement store, and it's kind of one of those. It's a little more expensive, but you buy it once, and they do last for years. And light inside your house is usually not very strong, as new windows filter a lot. So having a supplemental light is key to having really great plants.
Well, this is fantastic, and what a great, simple way to get started with these, recycling your trash. And we all love to do that. It's sustainable, it's fun, great to do with the kids. But if you want to learn more about what's happening at the farmers market, because you guys are almost done here with April at the winter market, and then you guys are moving to Champaign for the summer. The Land Connection thank you for sponsoring our segment this afternoon. We'll connect you to all of their information over on our website after today's show.